BenMobiles is on with a 69 Tornado flipping its headlights. There we go. Welcome back to BenMobiles. This week at Caffeine and Gasoline at beautiful Bonnet Springs Park here in Lakeland, Florida. And we are starting off with this 1969 Tornado, which I actually had a blue one in my final year of college at University of South Florida in Tampa. This exact car. It was blue with a white top. And this car is front wheel drive. It was the first front wheel drive production model to come out since the Cord, which is a small company, Cord Motor Company, in the 30s. The original year of the Tornado was 1966, and that is the most treasured model. Very futuristic looking, more futuristic looking than the 69. And it also featured a 425 cubic inch Oldsmobile engine, which was a real screamer. In 68, they went to the 455, which is still pretty good, but not the 425. As you can see, there is no hump in this car. Flat floorboard all the way across. I don't know how well you can see that, but it makes for very roomy, and you can finish your date in the front seat. So, all right. Okay, we are going to look at this 1976 TR6, which features a dual carburetor inline 6-cylinder engine. Right there it is.
Yeah, and an MGB.
Dual carbs.
Every month, if I tuned it
Inline 6.
Yeah, and I put a drop of oil in this SU carburetor.
Very unusual location for the
35 days.
wiper transmission.
Start.
Off in the corner to drive the wipers. But they got to make room somehow. Nice TR6 in great shape. This car featured 15-inch wheels, which were kind of oversized looking, but I'm sure it makes for a very steady, good handling ride. And the car is for sale if you're interested. There is your...
In the back of the sign is the blue folder, and then there's pieces of papers that says a lot of the new stuff on it. Also has the original and a redone car that came with the book for the car.
Okay.
It's got a lot of new parts on it, runs real sweet.
There's your sales pitch, folks. And it features an American flag instead of a British flag, but that's okay.
I'm American.
There you go. Don't see many of those on the road these days. So if you want one, come and get it. All right. And we've shown one of these before. It's a Volkswagen Thing, a mid to late 70s Volkswagen product, loosely based on the commando officer's car of World War II. Looks like a Type 2, I believe. Could be a Type 1, but it's probably a Type 2 considering the year. Engine, that is. Got your Jeep style flip down windshield. And this is in a really good shape. These go for a very, very good price these days because they're pretty rare. Pretty few and far between. Very nice Z28. And beautiful, beautiful shape. Sure this car can win some shows. Got your Hurst shifter. It says 302 on it. He had the hood up before. I find it hard to believe that there's actually a 302 in that car, but anything's possible, right? And I'll show you what I mean in a little while. Got a nice Corvette row here going on. Here's a C2 Corvette. I like C2s. That's a bad beep mobile. BenMobile, I mean. A bad beep. Wait a second. I'll figure it out. That is a bad beep BenMobile. There you go. All right. Okay, here's a 2010 Mercedes-Benz SLK 2L 2-Look Edition. This car is a 1 of 75 in this country and 1 of 300 manufactured apparently. So we have a very, very rare and very nice Mercedes. I mean, this car is, whew. This is a very beautiful car in pristine shape. You're not going to find a nicer Mercedes anywhere. Very, very nice. And that's a V6 motor. That's okay. I'm featuring your car on BenMobiles.
On what?
BenMobiles.
BenMobiles?
Yes, ma'am. My name's Ben, and I like mobiles.
Is that BenMobiles.com?
Like what?
BenMobiles.com or?
No, it's just I just put it on Facebook, just for fun.
Your shoes untied.
My shoe's untied. Whoa. Better take care of that right away. Thanks. You're welcome. Okay, have a quick look at what's going on here at the Caffeine and Gasoline for September 2023 here at beautiful Bonnet Springs Park in Lakeland, Florida. This happens the second Saturday morning of every month. So if you're local and you got a car, come on down, or you can just come down and walk around. Not a big deal. And here's something that I just love. I would like to have one. In Egypt, they have these things everywhere. It's a little Honda truck. I'm not sure what it's called. He's even got a hydraulic gate on this thing, which is awesome. A lift gate. Basically has a motorcycle engine. I believe it's a 3-cylinder under the seats. And this is a right-hand drive. So this truck's been imported. But very cool. I would love to have one of those just to tool around in. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous Bel Air. I mean, this is absolutely show quality. Look at that interior with the badge seats, just pristine like it came from the factory. Maybe been driven a few hundred miles out of the factory. But wow, that's a real beauty there. They don't make them like this. 57 Bel Air. I'm sure this guy's won some trophies with this thing. Don't get much better. Okay, before I mention you can do about anything if you want and you have the desire. So here is a Toyota Tacoma pickup with an LS motor stuffed into it. That's the intake that goes through the hood. And I mean, that thing is wedged in. That's a big V8. It's an aluminum, it's an iron block, the gentleman said. It's out of like a Tahoe or a big Chevy SUV. But that's pretty interesting. That's a definite engineering feat in itself. But he obviously custom made the intakes. Looks like it's turbocharged or supercharged, one of the two. Might be so. Yeah. 6-liter V8. Might be the world's fastest Toyota Tacoma right there. Definitely one of the fastest. So is that the exhaust coming out the hood, or the? Yeah. Really? Wow, that's the exhaust coming out the hood. I guess that's an easy way to make it without having to put anything underneath.
Goes out the back.
Oh, okay. Is it switchable? When you say it goes out the back, I mean, can you?
I just have to unclamp here. Take the O2 sensor off, and then V-band clamp it, and it goes out the back.
Oh.
In front of the rear end.
Okay. Cool. Wow. You even made the oxygen sensors work. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You have to do a lot of wiring harness work on this?
Yeah, when you put the Holly in there, you have to redo a lot of stuff. It's not too bad. It's pretty easy.
That's definitely beyond me. I could probably do it if I had like maybe 2 or 3 years, lots of YouTube videos, but I'm not going to try. All right, we have made the rounds. We are going to add a couple more here real quick. Here we have a little Camaro row going on with some late model Camaros. Everybody recognizes that Camaro, I believe. and my friend Jack's Camaro, and an LT1 Camaro, very late model, pretty high end. Here comes a Shelby GT Mustang, late model. And let's check out this Lotus, because this is really pretty cool. The guy built this. He did a lot of modifications, but it's like set up. It's pretty race car-y. He's got race car seats, steering wheels, shifter. That's a very cool interior. He's got the full body harness, seat belts, and he has a, what engine is that again? What engine is that? Who makes it?
It's a Toyota block that has a Yamaha head on it.
Okay. Toyota block with a Yamaha head. He did all this himself, which is a lot braver than I'll ever be. But that's very cool. And you said it was 500 horsepower? 1,800 pound car. Wow. Fiberglass body. 500 horsepower, 1,800 pounds. That's a very neat car. That is definitely a bad bleep BenMobile. Here's the Ford GT. This car is at a lot of local shows. And you've got a Cobra V8 and you're shoving some gas in this thing. Got looks like dual superchargers. Don't forget, full disclosure, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of guessing. But guys, in the comments, if you see a car you particularly like, or there's a car you want to see, if I spot it, I'll feature it. Or just anything else. If you want to tell me how wrong I am about something, or make a comment about something, feel free. I'd love to see it in the comments on Facebook. And this is also on YouTube, so check it out. And we will see you down the road. Oh, and by the way, I'm still looking for that makeup artist, so if you qualify, look me up. Alrighty. Until we